Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to Edie's Attic. My name is Jenny and I'm here with a quick energy update for you. I was planning on doing a weekend energy update, but I have a lot of channeled messages that I got to get organized. I wrote them all down and journaled them, and I want to put them on cards and sort them out a little bit and connect the dots before I give you that message. So today we're just going to see what's in our energy right now in the current time. I was drawn to using the What's the Tea deck. I just kept thinking, what's the tea? What's the tea? So I'm like, all right, let's use What's the Tea deck. Let's see. We have ego, ego, hurt ego, ego getting in the way of relationships, etc. Who has the ego here, Spirit? I think Divine Feminine might have the ego in this situation. I'm getting what it looks like on the outside, what people are going to think. How will society view me? How will my friends think of me? What will my family say? Something you're deciding on doing right now. Your ego is blocking you. Your ego is the block in this situation. And it looks like you know that your ego is the block. You're very aware of this. You're very aware that you are stopping yourself from doing something because of how you feel people will perceive you, what you will appear to be to everyone else despite what you want to do. Can you give me more clarification? Always partying. Shots every weekend, no time for you. Party first, love later. This could be quite literal. This could be someone in this collective. You could be going through a phase right now where you are letting your responsibilities slide a little bit and you're partying too much. It could also be just letting your responsibilities slide, taking that break a little too long. Me time seems to last forever. Like there's something that you need to take care of or to face or to deal with, and you're not. You're taking your time for self-reflection. And I keep channeling the song by Leonard Cohen, Come the Healing. And whenever I channel that song by Leonard Cohen, it's a sign that this collective and myself need to do some deep reflection. But you're avoiding the reflection part. You're in the space to reflect, but you're doing everything but facing this truth, this obstacle, this lesson. It's like you see it, you know it's there, you're taking your me time, you're pulling away and resting and relaxing and, letting this responsibility slip, but you're not reflecting on it. So Spirit's saying you need to reflect on this right now while you're in me time. Don't hesitate no more. Sit with it. Sit with yourself. Understand what the lesson is and deal with it. Finally, face it. Make that initiative to do the inner work, to do the inner healing. We have screenshots and obsessive lover. Again, I'm feeling like this is for our collective here, the feminine collective. I feel like a majority of my followers are feminine. I do have some masculine energies in my collective, and that's not necessarily meaning male collective members, but masculine energies. But for the feminine energy, someone here is really obsessing over something that they let go. And I'm getting this is a love interest. Someone here is very much like, did I make the right choice? I was standing in my power. I did what I needed to do. I, put myself first. I, set the boundaries, put up the boundaries around me because I know what I deserve. But at the end of the day, you're second guessing and questioning your choices. Did I make the right choice? Is this really what I deserve? Am I just punishing myself? Am I torturing myself? Why did I do this? Is this person still interested? Would they look at me like I'm a fool if I came back around and gave this another chance, even though they came back around and gave it another chance and I shot it down? Would they be interested if I made the move and gave it another chance? This could be very much what you're like contemplating on and what you're avoiding facing and dealing with, because you feel like if you did something about it, your ego's getting in the way. You feel like that you would look foolish and that you would be judged, and that people, you could have family and friends also in your energy right now and in the past that have convinced you otherwise. They've convinced you that this isn't the way to go. This person is maybe toxic, or they're immature, or they're non-committal, and you're like, you know what? You're absolutely right. I know I deserve better. I'm not going to go down this road. And you decided to do that, and now you're in limbo. You're like, damn, I should have done the opposite. Like, what was I thinking? You didn't think about it long enough, or sit with it long enough, or realize this person is not as toxic as you may have pegged them to be. That maybe you jumped the gun a little too fast. Groupie, and we have romantic love affair. So I'm feeling like for you, collective, while you're dealing with this big decision and breaking through your ego, you also have several people that are quite interested in you. Sex fix, secret lover, passion over loyalty, groupie. There's people that want to get into like a romantic connection with you, but I'm not feeling like this is for like the long haul. I don't feel like there's longevity in these connections. I feel like you're more of an obtainable goal to these people. I think you see that too. I think that's why you are also coming back to this place of maybe I made a bad choice, because the person that I thought was toxic and wasn't deserving of me and my time and my energy is now kind of looking rather good, because all these other people are really giving me the creeps. You got a lot of people that might be approaching you, messaging you, inboxing you, DMing you, just making you feel really uncomfortable, and it's not what you asked for. You're like, okay, why am I getting this kind of attention? This isn't what I want. I kind of want my masculine back. Is it too late? We have no facts, all vibes, no receipts, talking nonsense, messy storyteller. Yeah, I'm actually feeling like there's someone that is like super close to you, like a family member or like a friend, like a best friend. That was really the person behind you making these choices. And on one hand, because I speak about it a lot on my channel and a lot of people do, it's absolutely so, so important to, set your standards, set your boundaries. Don't let people take advantage of you, walk on you, manipulate you, gaslight you, um, drain you of your energy. That is like super important. But I know I just spoke about it in my last reading, where all because people have a difference of opinions and don't always meet eye to eye on life situations and experiences doesn't mean that they're karmic. It doesn't mean that they're toxic. It's free will, it's free choice. They have the right to feel based off of their past experiences, just like you. They have the right to feel their opinion. And it's how you work through those differences and communicate your differences and compromise those differences that makes all the world a difference in your relationship. So I feel like some people here, really stood their ground and said, this is how it's going to be. You're not on my page. I want someone that's aligned and on my page. But I've been getting a lot this week that alignment doesn't just happen instantaneously. Yes, how awesome would it be if we met someone, they stumbled into our life, and they were 100% aligned with us, our views, our opinions, our aspirations, everything. It's would be great, right? But it's not always like realistic. So we have to be very understanding that everyone is going through a journey. Yes, we're not always going to meet on the same frequency or be aligned completely. But if you're in a relationship with someone and you have a commitment with someone and you guys aren't aligned, it's making that effort and working towards the end goal and trying to line up and understand one another and get on each other's pages that shows like the integrity of the relationship. So like I feel like maybe you made a rash decision based off of what you've learned and how you're growing on this journey, and now you're kind of in I don't want to say denial, you're feeling like remorse about it, or that you made a poor choice. One thing I want to say, Spirit is pushing through, is that everything happens for a reason. These lessons are happening for you for a reason. You went through this. Rather than dwelling on it and feeling bad about the choice that you made, or maybe you made a poor decision, now you can sit there and look at all the information and everything that you went through and why you made the choice you did and where you need to work on a few things. Like this is a time for healing and growth. Like you passed like another test. Like you're through this test. Now it's time to learn from it and heal and move on. But what do we do about this masculine spirit? How should the feminine collective move forward with this now, if this is for you? Because this isn't going to be for everyone. This is, for whoever this resonates for. But what should the collective do in regards to this masculine? We have bad reputation, followed by fake flexing, acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off, etc. Dirt digging, snooping for secrets, trying to expose you, tables might turn. This seems like a very, very separate message. Fake flexing, bad reputation, dirt digging. Why is someone's digging dirt up on you right now? Someone is trying to find out the dirt on this collective. They're pretending they have a mask on to be something that they're not. Tell me more, Spirit, about who this person is, and then we'll go back to decision making. Stalker? So this might be one of your groupies that maybe you rejected. Why do they want to dig up the dirt though? Is it because of rejection? Yeah, it's because you rejected them. They're a sore loser. They're being very petty. Be very careful and keep an eye out for the people that have been like recently in your energy that you have rejected or you haven't interacted with when they try to interact with you. They are trying to make you look bad. They are trying to show the world like a bad side of you, like create a bad reputation for you. They're digging for dirt to use it against you. This is someone that watches you, someone that this may be them, the obsessive lover, screenshotting and trying to get receipts, but they can't. Wow, this is like a totally separate message, but with the same cards. They can't get any receipts on you to prove that you're being a certain way. Like whatever they're trying to paint you as, They cannot find any kind of dirt to like hold against you right now. We have on the bottom of the deck threatening and uninterested. This person may pose some kind of threat to you. I don't know if it's a physical threat exactly, but if it's like your reputation, it could really be, you know, a bad situation for you right now. It's because you've been completely uninterested in them. They're so sore. Their ego is so bruised right now because of your rejection. So tell me, Spirit, about this other masculine, the one that feminine is still heavily contemplating on reaching out to. We have haunted, caught a case, wants you back, ain't shit. Oh my god. Of course. Haunted. Caught a case. I'm not taking it the way that the card is showing it. I'm taking it differently. I really feel like this person that you're thinking about talking to, the masculine here that you want to reach out to again, is actually in the same exact energy as you. I feel like they're still thinking about you as well. Caught a case, I'm feeling like lovesick, wants you back, ain't shit. Ain't shit. This is a really messy reading because of all the different energies I'm picking up right now. We have so many different energies. We have like toxic and chaotic, like side groups and friends and family. We have like these random groupies that are like coming toward you that you're pushing away, one of which seems to be a little bit butthurt and in their ego about your rejection. We have you like watching a masculine because you feel like you made a bad choice. We have the masculine watching you back, feeling like they don't know what they did wrong. And then we have ain't shit. And I don't know where that even falls. I don't know which group that even goes to. Tell me about ain't shit. Please tell me about ain't shit. Bad karma. Ain't shit. Okay, that one wanted to flip. Why did you hide yourself? Why did you hide yourself? Into you. Good chemistry. Great vibes. Good intentions. Photo proof in reverse. Again, they have no evidence on you. Into you. Ain't shit. Bad karma. Into you. This is the person, I think this is the person that you are wanting back, that you kicked to the curb. You're like, you ain't shit. But now you're like, oh, shoot, yes, you are. You are shit. You're totally the shit. I'm totally, totally into you. And then you're like feeling like maybe a string of bad karma has happened because you're not being authentic to your own feelings. You're not being true to yourself. Dude, spirit, there's a lot going on here. What kind of advice do you have for this collective when dealing with this mess that's going on right now? There's a lot going on. Rough road. No shit, man. Rough road. Prepare carefully before you continue. It's a long journey ahead. I'm getting you to be like mentally strong, smart, witty, clever. You need to be able to outwit people, see past the facade, use your intuition, feel energies as they're coming towards you. Don't accept anything for face value. Don't just take what people say as truth. There's a lot of deception going on right now. A lot of people are masking themselves and they're being very shady in regards to how they're moving. So be very on your toes and pay attention. Feel the energy. Be here now. If you're off in la la land and not paying attention and off in your own thoughts and in your mind and somewhere else, you're going to miss things as they're happening right now in front of you. Things that are going to be very important for you to see and pick up on, so that way you can make better choices for yourself. And I'm sorry if this message is coming off somewhat negative. I'm not trying to be harsh with you, Feminine Collective, at all, because I'm in this collective too. So this is probably a message for me, or something in it might be for me. We have saving grace and resurrection. It says, forgiving yourself and others heals the wounds and sets you free. And then we have resurrection. Shake off the past and rise again. Reinvent yourself, and you will rise up from the ashes even more powerful. Thank you, Spirit. So, saving grace. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for your mistakes, for the past that you chose. And understand that even if you feel like you chose the wrong path or you went the wrong direction, it's okay. You learned a lesson. This is what life is about. Everything's not going to go smooth and be perfect all the time. We have lessons to learn while we're here. You learned a lesson. Now you know better for the next time. Chalk it up as that. And maybe for some of us, it might be a lot harder than others. Our lessons are all different. But you can't sit and dwell on the past. You have to move forward. You have to reinvent yourself. You have to start anew. You have to build yourself up and rise again. This isn't the end of the road for you. This is the end of a chapter, the end of a lesson. And for some of you, you may have gotten some bad karma because of the choice that you made. It's time to deal with that karma. Pay attention to what's happening in front of you. Be in the now. Be here. Don't let yourself be stuck in the past and dwell on past mistakes anymore. You're wasting your time. You're also not being vigilant. You're not being very open to seeing what's happening in front of you now to make sure that you don't make bad choices moving forward. So be present. Forgive yourself. Reinvent. Try something new. Go the other path. If you chose the opposite, then make that decision to move down this other path that you want to move down. Anything else? And then we're going to wrap it up. Here's what's unsaid. Time to tune into the silence for truths that words cannot express and listen deeply. Take that me time or that break that you're taking away from all of this and just focusing on yourself, and actually utilize it to grow from this. Tap in, lock in, listen to Spirit. Spirit is trying to guide you. Spirit is sending you messages. Spirit is showing you things in your energy, whether it be through movies or TV or through the radio or through song or through people and conversation. They're dropping super heavy signs, validations, and confirmations to you, and things for you to think about in your everyday life. Like everything that's coming towards you right now, you need to look at and pay attention to. Spirit is guiding you. You just have to pay attention and watch and listen and heal and grow. Slow climb. You are getting there one steady step at a time with a little bit of effort. It's a slow climb. You're climbing that mountain. You're moving in the right direction now that you're seeing some of the choices that you made. You can move faster, though, with the help of Spirit if you allow them to. I'm getting advice Seek guidance with an open heart, ready to learn and grow from the wisdom offered by others. If you're here, that's one step. But again, I keep feeling pulled to say your inner guidance is the best guidance. Seek advice from spirit, from God, from divine, from your ancestors, from your spirit guides. They're dropping the advice. They're showing you the advice every single second you turn around. You're just ignoring the signs and the advice that they're giving you. It's time to lock in. Really, really pay attention. And I'm sorry, this was a very chaotic reading. There's so much going on in your energy right now. There's a lot happening around you. And I think it has a lot to do, it has a lot to do with your glow up and with your self-improvement and the hard work that you've put into yourself over the last year or so. You've done a lot of growth. You have changed. You've done like a 180 in your life, which is amazing, by the way. And congratulations on those achievements. If no one has told you how awesome that really is, but we can't let our ego guide us. We can't let our fear of making bad choices actually create a bad choice. We can't forget who got us here and how we got here all together. Spirit, divine. We started this journey by listening to ourselves and listening to our deeper inner knowledge and our inner voice. We can't start moving in the physical and drop our inner guidance because we feel like we have it all figured out. That's when we need to really lean in on the inner guidance and listen to spirit more. We can't let ego block us from what we deserve. We don't always know with our mental minds what it is that we need, but our higher selves do, and our spirit team does. And that's why we need to really listen to our hearts and go within. So hopefully that helped. I pray that whoever is trying to develop some bad receipts on you, I rebuke it and I pray that that ends for all of you. And I pray that you're able to see through the deception and the cloudiness of all these energies happening right now in your world, who's true, who's not, who's for you, who's against you, who is coming toward you with good, true love and authentic intentions, and who's coming toward you on a superficial level. I pray that you're able to see through the storm. Pray that you're able to discern one from the other. And that is your message for today. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated with some of you. It may not resonate with all of you. This isn't definitely a very chaotic message. So I feel like the ones that are really going through this are going to know right off the get, this reading is definitely for me. I pray that it reached you, and I hope it helped in some way. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.